Collegiate Challenge happening right here at Paco Arena. Benji Santiago, kasama ko si Chicky Pablo, and we're gonna be bringing to you yung first half of the day games natin, featuring itong sa women's division. And then later on in the second half of the day, ang men's division matches naman ang ihahatid namin sa inyo. Chicky, it's good to be partnering with you again on this fantastic weekend. At least wala tayong problema sa weather.
Oh, grabe na miss kita.
Well, eto, tingnan muna natin yung ating mga games. Sisimulan natin yan. And a lot of people are very excited about this because Adamson University Lady Falcons is going to be seeing action laban dito sa Arellano University Lady Chiefs. Mamaya ang Ateneo laban sa NU naman. In the women's pa rin yan. And then the men's, they're going to be taking control of the second half of the day with Arellano and College of St. Benil going up against each other. And then ang De La Salle University laban sa FEU. Something that's really expecting to rock your weekend, as we could say. Eto nga dito sa ating first game pa lang, sa women's. Chicky, a lot of people I know are waiting to see them in action, these both teams.
Yeah, you know, I think it's going to be about strategy and net defense. Strategy because you have a lot of firepower coming from different parts of the court, and net defense because you don't want the attacks to enter your territory, diba?
Yes, updating lang muna tayo ng ating team standings para sabi nga natin, medyo matagal-tagal tayong nawala. At yan, yung dalawang teams sa magbabakbakan. Look at where Adamson is the only undefeated team.
So far, oo nga, they're third place so far, and ang AU Lady Chiefs nasa sixth place naman sila. So, you know, if everybody wants to win because ang Lady Falcons, they want to keep winning streak. Ang Lady Chiefs naman, they want to have that momentum back in their possession and, you know, play better games.
It's going to be UAAP versus NCAA in their encounter here for our first game. Let's take a look first itong Adamson University Lady Falcons. And in their previous sweep, a win laban sa champion ng NCAA, ang College of St. Benil.
Yeah, and si Shai Natura was the best player with 18 points. Look at the attacks. 40 as opposed to 26. Tapos yung blocks din nila, kalahati lang ang nagawa ng CSB. Service aces also angat ang Adamson ng dalawa. You know, ang ibig sabihin lang nito because they have so many attacks is that they had ball control. They were able to give those first balls very neatly, cleanly to their setters so that she had a lot of options to distribute the sets.
And you can see, doon sa second set na yun, talaga limited to only 13 points lang ang College of St. Benil. So basically, ito nga si Shiny Tura, a lot of people are also getting their focus and attention on her being a newcomer. Pero the way she plays, wow, look at that. Lumilipad si Supergirl.
Yeah. Kanina nga very relaxed siya. No? She was dancing habang may tumutugtog ang music sa background. So you can expect her to be relaxed and comfortable in the court.
Yes, we'll see how much comfortable they could be and trying to protect that undefeated record that they have. Ang Arellano University naman, laban sa FEU, it took them the full route. Pero natalo nga sila sa FEU.
As you can see, the first two sets, sobrang gipit, di ba? Lapit talaga. And Laika Tudlasan did a lot of good for her team. Siya talaga yung one of the go-to players. As you can see there, the attacks, angat ang FEU as well as the blocks. Diyan naman sila talaga kilala sa blocks with Elarina and Faida Bakangke. And then service aces, very loaded. If you have, loaded services, maa-out of system mo yung kalaban mo. So that limits their offense. Mapre-predict mo na ngayon kung saan manggagaling yung attacks.
It's going to be a very interesting matchup between Shiny Tura nga at eto si Laika Tudlasan as we take a look at her on your screens right now. And Laika Tudlasan is going to be helped out by other players who could produce for them like si Samantha Tira-Tira. And there's still going to be more. But for now, tingnan natin if she could be consistent with her performance. They truly need some firepower para dito nga sa panig ng Arellano kung tutusin, Chiki.
Yeah. Kaya nga, ito strategy. Kasi ang daming firepower coming from every part of the court.
So once again, ang ating first game just about to unfold when we come back. Adamson University laban sa Arellano University in the women's group.
Back dito po sa V-League.
Fighting is everything talaga. Tuloy pa rin ang aksyon dito sa bakbakan.
Where it all started. Volleyball is back dito po sa V-League.
Fighting is everything talaga. Tuloy pa rin ang aksyon dito sa bakbakan.
Where it all started.
Ladies and gentlemen, good morning from the Paco Arena in the city of Manila. This is your another Saturday quadruple header in the league where it all started. This is the V-League Collegiate Challenge 2025. We're about to open our Saturday with a match in the women's division. It's going to be between the Adamson University Lady Falcons and the Arellano University Lady Chiefs. Let's meet first our two referees in charge for match number 17 in the preliminary round. Our first referee is Miss Jocelyn Del Rosario, FIVB International Referee. And the second referee is Miss Justin May Navidad, National Referee. Introducing the starters of your Adamson Lady Falcons. Beginning with their team captain, outside hitter number 1, Shaina Nitura. Middle blocker number 3, Luris Tudao. Middle blocker number 5, MG Del Moral. Outside hitter number 13, Frances Mordi. Setter number 14, Felicity Barisa Gaysay. Opposite spiker number 18, Abby Segi. And their starting libero is number 12, Juris Ann Manuel. The head coach of the Lady Falcons is Mr. JP Ude. Presenting the starting lineup of the Arellano Lady Chiefs. Beginning with their middle blocker number 2, Sam Tira. Outside hitter number 7, Laika Tutlasan. Outside hitter number 11, Kisha Abitria. Middle blocker number 13, Faye Mangubat. Setter number 15, Catherine Domasig. Opposite spiker number 18, Chris Servidad. And their starting libero is number 12, Harem Ceballos. The head coach of the Lady Chiefs is Mr. Obet Javier.
Taking a look at the starters, the starting lineup for Adamson with Abby Segi, Luis Tudao, Francis Mordi, Shiny Tura, MG Del Moral. There's also Marisa Gaysay and Juris Manuel. And yes, that's going to be very interesting here. And JP Yude, ang kanilang head coach. And over at the other side, Faye Mangubat, Haika Tudlasan, Catherine Domasig, Chris Servidad, Kisha Abitria, Sam Tira-Tira, and of course, itong si Pablo. So, makita na natin ang mga starters. Isa ng galing ng 5-setter. We're talking about Arellano at ito namang Adamson. Well, a sweep of the champions, yung College of St. Benilde in their previous. And everybody knows naman how busy these two teams have been. Preparations nga nila for their regular season. Chiki, and there you go, the first point here is delivered.
Siyempre ang Adamson, no, babantayan nila si Tudlasan because they know that she was the best player in the last match. So you can expect a lot of tall blockers in front of her.
And Abby Segi opening up with a point for Adamson to get things going here in our first match for today. Nakabawi naman dito ang panig ng Arellano.
Oo nga. You know, ina-establish ni Domasig yung kanyang wing hitters that particular time, yung opposite. It was easier to set to the outside but kailangan patakbuhin mo yung blockers kasi ng Adamson eh. So she opted for the opposite.
We talked about Laika Tudlasan at the top of our coverage. It's an ace for her. You gotta be ready talaga. You're up against an undefeated team. You gotta have to put in something extra.
Oo, kailangan loaded ang services mo. Hindi pwedeng easy serve lang yan.
So Laika, you could see the focus on her face. When who is she targeting for that service? And at the time, ito na naman. Abby Segi delivers again para sa Adamson.
Yeah, when she went up for that hit, you could see the angle. Talagang, she played with the blockers because the blockers were already established.
2-all. But she serves it long. And she gets that chance to be at the service area.
Yun yung risk eh. When you want to load up your serves, lumalabas siya kuminsan.
That's a good set there. Who else? Supergirl herself.
Maririnig mo yung tunog, no? Boom! Boom! So you have to figure out, Arellano has to figure out how to stop Nitura, whether she's in front or at the back.
Here she is at the service area.
Nice
Serves it well, comes up with an ace.
Kita mo, flat yung serve niya eh. It was floating, but it was flat. Tapos biglang bagsak.
And by this time, a lot of people know what kind of a player she is. Siyempre, pagka pinunan mo talaga, compliment mo. Service error.
Huwag na nga nating ipuna pag magsaserve yung player. Parang lagi nangyayari yun.
We're taking a look at Chris Servidad. And it went long for her.
Yes, you can see both coaches, kahit na merong mga long serves, hindi sila nagagalit because ito yung stage na nagpapakiramdaman pa
That's right.
yung bawat teams.
Feel out in the early goings of the first set. See how this could be done. There you go. Nicely done as Kisha Abitria gets herself to contribute right away here in the first set para sa Arellano.
You have to be really creative. Pagkatapat mo ang Adamson, wala pa silang talo, mabilis sila sa net.
How about that combination for Adamson? But Arellano, the tip bitin.
Good idea yun kay Tudlasan na had that worked, it was an open zone. They could have earned the point. Kailang na kulang lang sa push.
Sabay na patingin din siya kay Coach Obet after that.
Oo.
Okay lang. Feel out pa rin.
Nice.
Good anticipation right there by Adamson. Oh, wow! Fantastic the way they executed that play for Arellano Lady Chiefs. Look at this again, Chiki. Oh.
Akala mo, Domasig was gonna put that ball in, kinadala niya yung blocker eh.
Sam Tira well aware of how is that supposed to happen for them, and they got the point.
Good coverage.
That's right. Easy over. Chance here. Adamson. Shiny Tura.
Parang out of nowhere, biglang lumabas si Nitura, and that set papunta sa pipe was quite low, so the speed of that ball, you can just imagine. Ayan isn't that high, but sakto para kay Nitura.
Because sabi nga, one of the things that you could notice here para sa Adamson, nasa back row si Nitura, siya talaga yung bibigyan.
Oo, siya pa din.
Abby Sagi.
Si Segi pa siya in her approach, she paused for a little bit, maybe looked at the defense, and that's why yung tira niya wasn't really sharp, but it was good placement.
And our first technical timeout, a 2-point lead for Adamson.
Get access and watch your favorite sporting events on Pilipinas Live with these easy steps. Download via Google Play or App Store. Once downloaded, enter a valid email address. Verify the OTP sent to your email address. Note that the OTP is valid for 5 minutes and for one-time use only. If no OTP is received, you may click on the Resend OTP button. Once successful, create and enter your password. Accept the terms and conditions to complete your registration. You can now log on to Pilipinas Live. Subscribe now for only 149 pesos.
Well, I guess.
Get access and watch your favorite sporting events on Pilipinas Live with these easy steps.
Back. At ito si Shiny Tura, nagpaparamdam na very early dito, Chiki.
Yeah. Yung pacing nga ng game na to parang wala pa eh. Hindi pa mabilis for either teams. Nakikita mo dito sila nagtitingin, nagtitimpla.
Francis Mordy wanting to add some angle on that service, but it went wide. So take a look at Domasig right now. Good service. Atake ng Arellano, netting them another point like Tudlasan wanting to go toe-to-toe laban rito kay Shiny Tura.
Nitura's hit was really strong, but it was well controlled by the Lady Chiefs. Kaya nabigyan si Tudlasan na sa sobrang bilis, nahanapan niya ng gap in between the blockers. Pasok yung bola. Oh.
They just have to be careful with the service. Ang daming giveaway point.
Oo. This time medyo nagkamot na si Coach Obet.
Loris to Dow. Safe serve. Here comes Arellano trying to go for a quick one, but there was the block. As they go back, may coverage. Dow was right there. And who else?
Yeah, kailangan talaga bilisan mo pag nasa harap si Nitura because the sets given to her aren't really high. They're low. So, ang ibig sabihin nun, it's a faster play. Yun, medyo na-late lang ng konti yung blockers ng Lady Chiefs.
Ace, Loris to Dow. Sa kanina, a couple of consecutive points para sa Arellano, and then may additional pa na ace for Adamson here. Lumusot.
Oh,
It went over for Adamson. The effort, not this time.
kailangan talaga titingnan mo yung bola. You can't just celebrate right away.
Oo.
Which was what the Lady Chiefs did. And they were able to still run a play and get that point.
There was kind of a scramble. Not exactly ready. Nevertheless, this is 9 serving 11 here in the opening set. You see over for Shy. Uh-oh. Good recovery right there. Now we get involved in a long rally
Nice.
here.
Oh.
Abby Segi with that tip. Tingnan natin tong atake na to using the blockers. Nicely done right there for Keisha Bitria.
Yeah, so you can see, di ba, iba-iba yung yung firepower ng Lady Chiefs eh. You've got Tudlasan, but she's at the back now. But Abitria at saka si Servidad, yeah, nagpapakilala din sila na mga go-to players din sila ng Lady Chiefs.
Sometimes, as they say, di ba, when you are up to a challenge, especially trying to deal itong team na undefeated, well, you really have to put up something special. Pero ang bilis makabawi ng Adamson.
Oo, ang ganda kasi nung first ball, kaya napa-under
Kaya
nila si Del Moral.
12 serving 10, Abby Segi. She has done her share of contributions, and she knows that's not going to be enough. But that's a service error for Adamson.
You know, in their last match, Adamson had 40 attack points, tas 26 lang ang CSB. Which means, tingnan natin kung gaano kabilis si Sagaysay magbigay ng mga bola. Ganda rin ng defense ng Lady Chiefs. Oh, nicely done. Cross court did not work, so she went for a down the line and found the line.
She saw a vacant space over at the other side of that net. 2-point advantage right now for Adamson. It's going to be a point here para sa panig ng Adamson.
Yeah, tumama kasi yung
Oo
bola
nga.
sa ulo ni Abitri eh. That's why touch yung tinawag doon.
She really goes for those sharp serve. And how about that for Sam Tira-Tira? Hindi naman kailangan all power.
Oo, kanina din eh, when she scored a point, ganito lang din eh, magandang, very soft touch to the ball.
Because she's got the size for it for one
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, lahat kasi umatras eh,
I
dahil
know.
tumalon na si Nitura and then smart move, went for a drop shot there.
Diba? Nasa likuran siya. Siya pa rin yung hinahanap.
Oo, pag gusto mo pumuntos, punta ka kay Nitura.
Yun lang yun eh. 15 serving 12. Uy, problema.
Buhay.
Nagawang pa ng paraan ng Arellano. Oh, and that went long for Frances Mordy.
She's quite a tall player, si
Uh-oh.
Mordy. So somebody you have to watch out for.
Frances Mordy. Oh, yun lang. Mga service error na yan. So near and yet so far. That's the whole experience here in the first set for Arellano, finding themselves trailing by 3 going into this technical timeout.
Get access and watch your favorite sporting events on Pilipinas Live with these easy steps. Download via Google Play or App Store. Once downloaded, enter a valid email address. Verify the OTP sent to your email address. Note that the OTP is valid for 5 minutes and for one-time use only. If no OTP is received, you may click on the Resend OTP button. Once successful, create and enter your password. Accept the terms and conditions to complete your registration. You can now log on to Pilipinas Live. Subscribe now for only 149 pesos monthly.
You know what I love about Filipinas Live? I can watch me. Filipinas Live lets me watch in different angles. No. I'm referring to the multicam feature. It allows me to chat with the other viewers too, which means I can read your comments too. Come on, guys. That's what I'm talking about. And it's not just games, there's original content too. And that is
The ball alive. Good coverage.
Yep. Segi went for it. And here it comes. Huas! Siya pa rin talaga.
Ganda ng target ni Nitura. She went for zone 1 and sure enough, nakuha niya yung puntos.
Coach Obet will call a timeout here.
Nakita ko anong gagawin. Pag tumingin ka na sa ka-teammate mo, ang number 1 na gagawin mo agad, iasa mo na lang yung trabaho mo. Binigay sa yung bola, oh. Diba? Hindi pwedeng natutulog yan, hindi pwedeng nakatunga nga dyan sa gitna. Naglalaro ka eh. I-anticipate mo lahat ng bola nila, ikaw ang paborito nila eh. Lahat ng bola sa'yo. So hindi ka pwedeng nakatunga nga lang sa likod.
May mga ibang players talaga kasi na talagang tina-target ng opponent because they see na siya yung pwedeng makapunto sila through reception. So sinasabi nga ni Coach Obet doon, you have to know your zone and you have to always anticipate na sa'yo ibibigay yung bola. Kaya dapat handa. It's over.
Bitin-bitin. Miscommunication.
Yung mga errors ng Lady Chiefs, no, mga unforced errors. So they have to work on this.
The jousts are almost creating a very good opportunity with that time. Mistimed nga lang ni Santi Ratira. And here comes another point. And now Adamson University being very comfortable about this. At tawag na naman ng timeout muli ng Arellano dito.
Yung sinabi niya, nasa unahan ka. Dalawang beses mo inulit eh. Anong gagawin mo? Ganyan pa rin. Wala naman nagbablock sa'yo ah. Bakit hindi mo nakawin yung bola? Sama mo na pag-iisip ha. Pag-iisip. Pag naglalaro ka eh.
That time, no, the timeout was concentrated on Domasig. Because ang sabi nga ni Coach Obet, nasa harapan ka eh. So if it's an over-receive, paluin mo. Pwede naman eh, hindi ka tatawagan ng illegal attack.
Let's see if they can make the necessary adjustment, finding themselves with this deficit.
Wow. There's a net fault called on Adamson.
And they got to be aggressive. Like at the Blasan really meant that for Arellano. Parang they have this certain kind of a reaction na parang na-overwhelm sila dito sa Adamson.
Oh, hindi to yung pace ng,
Yes.
ng Arellano Lady Chiefs when, you know, compared to the game against FEU. Wow!
Francis Morney, after a couple of errors here in the opening set, trying to get herself in the groove.
Yeah. Sabi nga niya, hindi kanina, ano lang yun, mishit lang yun. But this is really how I hit the ball.
Yeah, I've seen them in their previous when they went up against Benilde. She was truly helping out. Good attack. Like Atodlasan, expected to really deliver here for Arellano.
Even the coach, si Coach JP sabi, oh, may touch doon.
Catherine Lamasi, serving for the Lady Chiefs.
Sagaysay, Abisegi. All they need is just to get that ball over.
Yeah.
Which is what they did. But a chance here for Adamson and Shiny Tura. Although we're going to be calling an infraction here.
It's outside, no? Her down the line was outside. She tried to target the
Yes.
sideline kasi naka-cover yung cross court.
It's like dodging a bullet for Arellano. Buti na lang. Parang ganun eh, no?
Oop! Miscommunication.
Yeah. Laika once again, although return to sender situation in that pace of action.
Look at how they blocked Tudlasan. They know that she's more often than not a cross court. So they stopped yung area papuntang cross court.
It's a 6-point advantage for Adamson here in the opening set.
Yeah, she was a bit under the ball that time. Kaya lumabas yung bola.
With just 2 to close out the first set here for the Lady Falcons. Odis Tudal. She also had an ace earlier in this part of the first set. Sagaysay. Oh.
Nice! Parang sinabi ni Sagaysay, teka, akin to.
Yeah,
Tapos sinet sa kabila. Simpleng-simple, eh, no?
Multiple set points here for Adamson. Odis Tudal serving for the set. Always kind of a problem. First ball pa lamang.
Nice set. Oh, malapit pala sa net for
Yeah.
Nitura.
Kumbaga parang nagmaneho siya ng motor. She was trying to swerve. Too late. Well, a set point saved here by Arellano.
You know what I love about Pilipinas Live?
Well, quick awareness para sa Arellano as they go for that attack. And it goes another set point saved and good delivery by Keisha Abitria.
Ang ganda nung wrist action doon ni Abitria. That's why the ball went in between the net and the blockers.
They know that it's going to be kind of a long climb here. Can't afford to make any more mistakes. Laika serves it well. Sagaysay. And there.
Wow! Ang ganda! Nadala ng Adamson sa gitna yung blockers. That's why when Nitura hit that ball, she was wide open.
I mean, Arellano is trying to get ready every time Shiny Tura goes up. But how much ready can you be?
And you know, that set nga, medyo mabigat din yung mga services ng Adamson eh. Nahirapan doon ng Lady Chiefs. That's why they couldn't really set up the ball for an attack.
Convincing here in the first set as Adamson takes it. And there's going to be a lot of adjustment for Arellano. The first set is already done. And it's 25-18 for the Lady Falcons.
You know what I love about Pilipinas Live? I can watch me. Pilipinas Live lets me watch in different angles. No. I'm referring to the multi-cam feature. It allows me to chat with the other viewers too, which means I can read your comments too. Come on, guys. That's what I'm talking about. And it's not just games, there's original content too. And that is Pilipinas Love. I mean, Pilipinas Live.
Pilipinas Live is the home of Philippine volleyball. Watch your favorite volleyball leagues such as Spikers Turf, Premier Volleyball League, and the UAAP, all in one app. You can watch all these games and more live and on your preferred device. Download Pilipinas Live today from the App Store or Google Play Store and register for free.
So in just 22 minutes, Adamson was able to take the first set 25-18. It was close when we were starting very early, but once they got over that feel out first part of the first set, they just got going, Chiki.
Yeah, look at the blocks from Adamson. Alam nila kung sino yung babantayan nila eh. Kaya nabantayan nila si Tudlasan. The attacks, mas konti dito sa Lady Chiefs because they couldn't control the first ball. Yung setter nila na si Domasig was always trying to save the ball instead of come up with a play. So they have to be able to really fix that. Lalo na loaded ang services ng Adamson. As you can see, 3 aces ang Adamson as opposed to just 1 from the Lady Chiefs.
Like a Tudlasan, and it's like a matchup between these two. Of course, Shiny Tura has been able to deliver. Abisegi, well, she's making her presence felt. Also, Sam Tira-Tira. She might have a big chance, especially when she's in front of the net. So welcome to the second set. Benji Santiago, Chiqui Pablo at your service on this particular Saturday. And Faye went for it.
Good save.
Pero there's that scramble na naman for Arellano. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, kasi yung bola has to go inside or in
Kaya
between
nga
the two antenna. But that time, they claim na hindi siya pumasok. That's why they call that as outside.
Hindi pwedeng sa gilid-gilid lang.
Oo.
Felicity Marie Sagaysay. She's been setting up her teammates very well. Oh, how about
Nice.
Oh, nice save. They try to go back row, but that was covered. Faye. Oh, bitin. Francis Morning.
Good block there by Tira-Tira and Servidad. Synchronized jumps. Walang butas ang kanilang blocks. That's why hindi nakapasok.
Tsaka there was parang hindi siya sure eh. Si Francis Mordy that time around. Here's... Oh, that's out. Nanggigil.
Medyo nakabukas pa yung kamay ni Segi when she hit that ball. Kaya wrist action lang ang kailangan doon para bumaba yung bola.
Everything that they could get for Arellano as they find themselves down by a set here. As they were ready for that attack. The Shiny Tura. How about Adamson not ready for that attack naman ng Arellano?
Yeah, smart move there by Servidad. Ang layo ng pinuntahan niya. Kita niya, dalawa yung blockers, matangkad pa yung isa. So, kumbaga parang linihis niya yung tira niya eh, kaya lumabas yung bola.
Segi using the blockers to get the point on their side.
Yeah, bumawi agad si Segi. Angling that hit so that it goes out after it gets blocked.
2 serving 3. Francis Morney to serve. Good service once again. Oh, nicely done sa Tira-Tira.
Yeah, kailangan talaga paandarin mo si Tira-Tira. Pagka maganda yung first ball mo. Look at that. Domasig didn't have to run after that ball. Tinaas lang niya yung kamay niya for a good set to Tira-Tira.
Oh, service error. Arellano. Maurice Tudao to serve here. 3 serving 4. Set number 2. Good serve, finding it just to... Oh, Sam tira-tira, pero it was dug up. Finally, they're gonna give it the point para sa Arellano.
Yan, no, makikita mo ang Arellano, they're establishing their middles. Kanina kasi hindi nila mapa-under si tira-tira eh. So now they're doing that, and then the wings get freed up.
Well, at least dito sa early part ng ating set number 2, Arellano adjusting very well.
Oh, wow! Ang ganda naman ng over-receive ni Domasig na yun. Placing. There's that off.
And then look at that. Aposaga was not ready. Could not react in time. Abisegi again going cross-court.
Segi showing us variations of her hits. You know, if you have different kinds of hits, manghuhula ang blocker kung paano ka mabablock. Either down the line mo ba or iko-cross court mo. Nice!
Masyadong naiwanan ng bukas yung likuran. Segi was anticipating. Ay, hindi na siya nakareact. Nandito siya sa bandang harap eh. And no coverage. And how do you like that? This is a way to get back at your opponent and of course try to execute and display your brand of play para sa Arellano as they have an 8-4 advantage going into this timeout.
How much do we love Pinoy sports? As a fan, we don't just watch the games.
This season for me, and I just owe it all to the work I put in.
We watch every part, every angle, every name. We talk about the plays, talk about it for days. We witness the big events, the thrilling moments, and relive the best seconds. We cherish the fears, the tears, at syempre, the cheers. How much do we love
the matches that we have as scheduled for today? Ito pa lamang yung una. And it's really packed with a lot of excitement. Yun nga lang Servidad with that service error. At least I'm seeing yung body movement ng Arellano more loose right now as compared to the first set.
Oo, tsaka mas maingay sila.
Yes.
Oh! Miscommunication between Domasig and her middle.
Faye Mangubat.
Yeah.
She was in a very good position but somehow could not just execute well. Yes, that's miscommunication nga. And Shiny Tura serves it into the net. 9-6. Laika Tudlasan. Parang sabi ko, it's like a boxing match. Toe-to-toe, Laika Tudlasan. Shiny Tura.
That's an ace!
Yes! Got the line.
Yeah, you need a lot more of that from the Lady Chiefs.
They were limited to just one ace back in the first set when Adamson had 3. Very good service.
Yeah. Too much firepower in that hit of Netura, sailed out.
Pero it's like a bread and butter play para sa Adamson. It was working for them real well back in the first set. Now, how many times can you see Shiny Tura making mistakes as they call this timeout?
out lang tayo. Then yung score lumalayo. Tapon tayo ng tapon ng puntos binibigyan sa kalaban. Hindi naman naghihirap nag-ace. Pero tayo agad sa follow natin. Okay? Side out tayo, isang side out lang. Okay, stay. Number 1 thing ayusin yung body language dyan sa loob. Ano nangyayari? Nanalo ng isang set, okay na tayo? Ba't ganyan yung attitude natin? Okay, ayusin natin. Let's go, let's go.
To be down by this much, it's very unlikely for Adamson. Kaya yun nga yung sinasabi ni Coach Shapison, nakuha natin yung set, yun na yun, yung first set.
Oo. Kaya nga, I think that timeout was really for just to stop the momentum of Arellano. Tapos some reminders na, kasi may kita mo nga, yung energy level ng Adamson, hindi siya ganun kataas eh.
That's right.
Parang they're just playing. They're not really, it's not really their speed, their momentum. It's not really their tempo.
Like a positive reaction right there for Frances Mordy. Look at this.
Yeah, she went over the blockers. Natamaan niya ito yung ulo ni Tudlasan. That's why Mordy crossed over and apologized.
Arellano having their thing going on here. Look at this.
That was a good set by Domasig. Ang layo niya no? So iisipin mo, either opposite or middle niya bibigay. But she opted for the outside hitter. Blockers weren't there on time.
Never had it so good. Up by 5. Frances Mordy have other things in mind. They want to get back a point.
Si Mordy kasi, she goes over the blockers. Tingnan mo to. Dero, over the blockers. Tapos, tuloy, ang tina-target na lang niya, yung tips ng fingers ng blockers.
She's got that amazing leaping ability also.
Oop. Oh, wow!
Running attack. Nadali yung back row na yun.
Oo nga. Akala ko it was just an easy over pero zone 1 talaga yung pamatay for any team. Wala kasi talagang naiiwan dun Oh. Si Coach Obet, ano ba to? Parang after you score 1, you have an error in the serves.
We get 1 and then you give away 1 right away. Parang it's like you're still giving a chance to the opponent. Hindi bali, Coach, okay lang. Kamali din naman sila
Parehong teams, no? Yun ang nagiging problem, yung services.
I guess they're feeling some sort of a pressure itong Adamson here in the second set because it was really a good start for Arellano here in set 2. Well, it was out at cross court.
Yeah, because initially the call was it was outside, yung tira ni Nitura, but they're all saying, hindi, tumama sa line.
Ball in, ball out challenge. The first challenge here in this match.
Yeah.
And it's very important for Adamson, trailing by 6 right now, kung sakasakali, and they just want to get some momentum going their way also.
Look at Sagaysay, talking to her teammates. Yan na, kailangan mo talaga yung setter mo leading sa loob ng court. Oh, it's outside. Oh.
It's
shadow lang yung inside.
Well, you can't blame them to come up with a challenge like that. It was really close.
Super close. Yeah.
Those kind of things when Shiny Tura is making some errors, pero it won't happen again.
Parang, okay, sige. Outside daw, okay. Bigyan mo ko.
Ulitin lang natin. Kung ganun Let's do it again. And let's see if they can stop this. 10 serving 15. Second set natin, but Arellano is really doing pretty well here. That's what I was talking about, but that just went out.
Yeah, there was no touch by Netura on that ball. It really was wide.
Bilag na nga si Tudaw. Trying to go back row. Moni was right there. Here comes Shy. And yun ang problema eh. She can go full power or she could just control it a little.
Oh, ngayon, no, si Sagaysa is going more
Yan
kay
na.
Netura kasi gusto na nila talagang humabol.
And the possibility is there.
Oh!
That single coverage. Shy Tura, the attacks, the defensive job that she has to do. And no wonder. I'm not surprised at all by calling her Supergirl. 15-13, timeout.
Baliktarin mo ngayon, ha? Dito ka, way ka. I-abnormal mo. Pag ano mo, i-play one mo lang. I-play one mo, ha? Kailangan madala mo yung quick up dito. Ikaw di sisingit ka rin sa gitna, ikaw rito. Pag nag-single block, i-cross mo na yung bola, single block lang, ang laki na ng space dito. Pag nag-double block, saka mo gamitin yung side blocker.
Go.
Ipasa nyo muna.
Pasa mo na. SIU. Lady Chiefs.
Well, a cause of concern, obviously, for Coach Obet dahil bumabalik na nga. Mamaya ang Ateneo laban sa Mapua. And that's the action that we're also covering, Chiki.
Yeah.
Later on, di ba?
Correct. Aga nila, ha?
Yeah. Eh, gusto rin, alam mo ko minsan nag-i-scout din yan.
Oo.
At saka siguro na-miss nila dahil halos isang linggo nga walang aksyon dito sa V-League. Para makita lang. There's still so many possibilities. Of course, nandito pa lamang tayo.
You know, si Netura,
Ayan
she
na.
reads. Pinabasa niya saan pupunta yung bola. Kaya yung timing niya when Servidad jumped, talagang sakto sa tira ni Servidad. Tapos yung kamay pa niya over the net. Kaya walang pupuntahan yung
Mamaya
bola.
lapitan mo nga.
Oh.
Tapos suot mo yung salamin niya. Kung ano talaga yung nakikita niya.
Oo nga eh. May AI pala eh, no? Dun sa salamin. Computing.
Yeah. Isa na lang ang inahabol dito ng Adamson. Arellano, good coverage in the back row by Mordi. Oh, nabitin. Shine Tura. She was hanging in the air and wasn't really sure whether going cross-court, diretso na lang. Anyway, another technical timeout here. Arellano still with the lead.
How much do we love Pinoy sports? As a fan, we don't just watch the games.
The season for me, and I just owe it all to the work I put in.
We watch every part, every angle, every name. We talk about the plays. Talk about it for days. We witness the big events, the thrilling moments, and relive the best seconds. We cherish the fears, the tears, at syempre, the cheers.
Arena, much anticipation, lalong-lalo na sa inyo ang aming invitation basically. Pasyal kayo dito sa Paco Arena. This is just our first match. Tatlo pa ang mapapanood ninyo. Weekend, di ba? Gawin nyo ng gimmick weekend.
Oh,
Itong
kaya
V-League.
date, di ba?
Yes.
Date place.
Baka magalit naman yung mga magulang. Nag-date ka na ba? Anyways, kita nyo? That's a quick reaction from somebody with a very high IQ in this sport. We're talking about Shai Tura.
Yeah, cleanly done by Adamson. Nadala nila yung blockers ng Arellano dun sa decoy in that combination play.
Ngayon, this is a test of character para sa Arellano. It's a good thing for them, for Arellano, that service error ni Abby di Segi. Kasi binabanggit ko, test of character na humahabol na. Bumabalik na itong Adamson. Now, how Arellano can hold off itong Adamson here in the second set. Servidad serves a good one here. The combination. Oh, Shy again. Coming up with a point and putting a lot of pressure on Arellano here.
Si Sapienza, once she stepped in, kulang when she put up that setup to her teammate.
Medyo magulo for Arellano.
Oo,
How about
scrapping.
Adamson?
Good save.
Chance again. Lady Falcons.
Nice set.
40. So we got a good rally. And it's going on. Arellano. Sila naman! Yun, naramdaman na yung pressure.
That was quite a rally. Makita mo yung mga movements from defense to offense, good transitions from both teams. That setup was just a little low for the back row player, kaya napunta sa net yung bola.
Well, Padillon gave it a try, but right now we're all tied up here. Problema na naman first ball. And chance again for the Lady Falcons. Barney! And now they're up one. They've managed to come back and now take the lead. Arellano will call a timeout here, but they have managed to really come alive once again, ang Adamson Lady Falcons. Let's listen in sa Arellano.
Bakit hindi ka sumagad doon para tumulong ka sa block? Hindi ba pwedeng gumalaw? Papunta doon sa gitna? Pwede, pero bakit hindi mo ginagawa? Nandito yung negra. Saka mo ngayon isasaksak si Laika rito. Wala kang pasa, walang pinapasa eh.
Biglang nagbago na ang ihip ng hangin, Chiki.
Kailangan kasi talaga, di ba, at the top of the coverage, we talked about, ang concentrate ng dalawang teams ito is strategy at saka yung kanilang net defense. And that particular timeout, Coach Obet was talking about net defense kasi ang daming artillery ng Adamson. Kailangan sa net pa lang, pipigilan mo na.
Loving it. Imagine. Rocha was able to score. She really got a high five galing kay Shiny Tura. Now they're on top by 2. Kanina 15 lang yun eh. Umarangkada na itong Adamson.
Yeah, ang daming errors kasi, unforced errors ng Arellano. Plus, of course, Nitura had how many smashes in the past plays, and they couldn't stop her. Kaya yung net defense is critical eh.
19-17.
Good save.
That's Arellano. Pero problema na naman dun, oh. First ball, the scramble, naswertehan lang. Pero they're still down here, 18-19. Here's Laika. You knew it already.
You know, before that play, sabi ni Sapienza, I'm sorry, it was my fault, kaya hindi naging successful yung past play. So, you know, she knew that they were gonna score na. Kasi she was going to give that ball to Nitura. Ganda pa nung play na ginawa niya.
Parang she was still up in the air before she hits the ball. Parang automatic na pakilista na nga yung puntos nito. It's gonna be something like that.
Good save.
Tura gets it over. Who's going to do the attack here for Arellano? Good take from back row for Arellano. There you go!
Nice!
No coverage right there in that area.
That was a really good angled hit. There goes that setup. Blockers were there, but not a problem.
So Padillon, well, she's picking up on her game here to also provide some firepower for Arellano. Already a little too unsure. Went for the block. Arellano. Morty will go for it! Yun lang.
Padilla on stopping itong si Mordy from entering yung bola, no, from entering their territory.
It was Juris Manuel diving but unable. Tied at 20. How do you like this? Home stretch of the second set. And Francis Morty will deliver and get back the lead para sa Adamson.
Sinabi nga ni Sapienza, no, na okay, again, parang ganun. Sige, Mordy, bigay ko sa'yo para makarecover agad from the mistake.
For Adamson, number 14, Marisa Kaysay, and number 18, Ali Segi.
So Sagaysay is back. And she has been delivering the goods, especially for their players who are going for those attacks. Arellano, who's going to lead it for them. Manuel, Mordy. Oh! Kaya pa ba?
Good target by Mordy. Good hustle by the Lady Chiefs. Yun lang yung third ball kinapos.
It's now 22-20. Marisa Kaysay serving for the Lady Falcons.
So Marisa Kaysay with a good serve once again. Good take from back row. And well, Abby Segi.
Nicely done by Segi, aiming the high hands of the blockers.
So in the crucial stretch of set number 2, Adamson University, I guess it shows how to handle a situation better. When it gets tough, they become tougher.
Oh, sabi nga kasi ni Coach JP, it's all about perspective. You really get to develop your character sa hardships.
Whoa! Arellano keeping it in play. Segi naman! Cross score! Yun, naglumusot and now 4 set points.
Hindi pwede kasi talaga lahat ng bola bibigay mo kay Neture. It's a volleyball is a game of team, diba? It's kailangan kayo magtutulungan kayo. That's why we see points coming from Mordy, Segi. Nicely done.
Sa tira-tira, sabi niya, wait a minute. Kailangan namin to save a set point here. They're not really far behind, 21-24 here in set number 2. Can't afford any more mistakes again para sa Arellano. Yun na lang. Francis Mordy will close out set number 2. So many weapons for Adamson, Chiki.
Yeah, Mordy that time, 2 blockers in front of her, pero inilagan lang niya. Ang daming ang dami nating nakitang variations of hits coming from different players in Adamson. And we had combination plays left and right from Adamson because they had good first balls.
But for a little while, things were really looking good for Arellano. And then finding their way back into set number 2 slowly but surely and finished it off with that attack from Francis Morty. So 2-0 in the second set, 25-21 favoring Adamson.
How much do we love Pinoy sports? As a fan, we don't just watch the games.
The season for me, and I just owe it all to the work I put in.
We watch every part, every angle, every name. We talk about the plays. Talk about it for days. We witness the big events, the thrilling moments, and relive the best seconds. We cherish the fears, the tears, at syempre, the cheers. How much do we love Pinoy sports? With all our heart, all-out passion. All the time. All with Pilipinas Live. Ang app natin para sa sports natin.
Get access and watch your favorite sporting events on Pilipinas Live with these easy steps. Download via Google Play or App Store. Once downloaded, enter a valid email address. Verify the OTP sent to your email address. Note that the OTP is valid for 5 minutes and for one-time use only. If no OTP is received, you may click on the Resend OTP button. Once successful, create and enter your password. Accept the terms and conditions to complete your registration. You can now log on to Pilipinas Live. Subscribe now for only 149 pesos monthly.
Kind of a come from behind in the second set for Adamson, 25-21. So they're ahead 2-0 laban dito sa Arellano. We saw the effort of Arellano in set number 2, Chiki.
Yeah, but here in that last set, 16 attacks as opposed to 8 because they had good ball control. We had fun watching combination plays. They had more errors. I think that most of that came from the service zone. Pero yung attacks nila pa rin na naig eh. Yung service aces, hindi nga sila naka-ace, pero na-out of system nila yung Arellano. Kaya tuloy, na-predict nila kung saan manggagaling yung atake.
So welcome to set number 3. Let's see if Arellano can survive, but it's going to be Segi who'll deliver the first point here in this third set.
Si Segi, she times her hits eh. She recognizes the blockers and respects the blockers. That's why she just uses the blockers. Hindi niya china-challenge talaga.
Ori stood up.
Oh!
Ace!
Parang nagdalawang isip si Tudlasan if she was gonna get that ball
Kaya nga eh.
pababa, yung plank niya, or i-protect niya yung face niya sa bilis ng bola.
Before she could react right away, yun na nga, pumuntos na naman ang Adamson. So,
Good
2-0. At cross court, now we got a good rally going on here. Francis Mordi na iangat yung bola. Adamson. Wow! Good recovery by Sagaysay right there. Let's see how it could be done here. Sam, tira-tira, sabi niya.
That was a good rally. Kita mo yung defense, it's a little scrappy, pero naaangat nila yung bola.
Yep.
They keep the ball alive and they run plays. Ano talaga for Arellano, the middle is working for them.
Yes, we could actually, sino ba mas matangkat? Si Sam tira-tira o si Mordi?
Oo nga.
Pero she
Back
knows
to
her
back
thing.
sila.
This is what I'm talking about. So Tudlasan, Sam Tira right there, coming up with a block, tying it all up.
Yeah, you gotta have good net defense for any attacker from Adamson.
Abby Segi was just about to go cross court, and they read that pretty well. Sagaysay. Litura. Tudlasan. Just the push. Segi did not hit the line.
Yeah, that ball was high. Oop, but they're going to challenge for a block touch. Sabi kasi ni Segi, may finger na tumama sa bola.
Coach JP, that's the challenge, a block touch. Pero I love these two teams just really going for it. Ito pa nga, pangalawang challenge pa lang natin here in this match, di ba?
Yeah, tsaka bumibilis na yung pace ng kanilang tempo. Ayan, ano ba? Meron
Was
ba?
there?
Wala. Meron ba? Wala.
Wala.
Oo, mataas yung bola eh.
Yung trajectory ng bola, di nagbago eh. So, they got very sharp nail clippers for Arellano that time. It gives them, I was supposed to, it gives them a lead for now. Binago na kagad ni Shiny Tura.
Ganda nung setup ni Sagaysay. Perfect for that combination. Kita mo, isa na lang yung natira na blocker for ni Tura.
Segi serves it into the net. Arellano will say thank you for the point. So take a look. Sam tira. Ooh, I don't think so. I don't think that will work out. It's going to be another point here. It turns out to be an ace pa for Sam Tira.
Ganda nung serve ni Tira. Talaga, it was floating. Kaya hindi na-compute ni Mordy yung bola eh. How she was gonna handle it.
So up by 2 for now here in set number 3. And then yun lang, kasundan kagad ng service error. Remember, 2 sets to nothing for Adamson. Tura was able to Tura from back row with a dig. Mordy, it's out.
Now Arellano is causing Adamson to commit errors. So nagiging aggressive sila sa blocking nila. Kaya ngayon, yung attackers ng Adamson, iniiwasan na yung blockers, leading them to either go high or long.
Well, no choice para sa Arellano. Talagang you go for broke right now. You haven't taken any sets here. And this is basically survival for them here in this match. Trying to win a set. So take a look at MG Del Moral. Service error.
Good eye there by Tudlasan. Kailangan talaga before mag-over sa net yung bola, alam mo na kung anong direction niya eh.
Sa dami naman na na-experience na nila.
Strong
things for
serve.
sure, yep. It's going to be another point here for Arellano. Things are beginning to look well once again for them in the early goings of this third set. 8-5, technical timeout muna.
You know what I love about Pilipinas Live? I can watch me. Pilipinas Live lets me watch in different angles. No. I'm referring to the multi-cam feature. It allows me to chat with the other viewers too, which means I can read your comments too. Come on, guys. That's what I'm talking about. And it's not just games, there's original content too. And that is Filipinas Love. I mean, Filipinas Live.
And checking out all of the things that are happening here, including this one. The V-League fans, it's time to turn down the heat and turn up the cool. Keep cheering, keep smiling, and keep cool with Nestle Crunch. Kita nyo naman, may special treat pa ang V-League sa inyo. Pupunta kayo dito, manunood, di ba? Imagine.
Sarap pa.
I know. So far, things are really going well here para sa Arellano, but that attack caught the net, or caught the line rather.
Yeah, you didn't know where that attack was gonna come from, and tapos out of nowhere, biglang Nitura hits the floor.
So Marisa Gaysay, and be careful with those serves. Safe serves better. Nitura with a dig. Sagaysay going cross court. Mordi was able to recover. To Dow, trying to go back row, but there's coverage. Ito simple lang ang gawin. That push from Servidad. Ito na Segi. Good dig. Tudlasan was right there. Arellano, easy over. Sagaysay. To Dow. Top speed.
Yun talaga yung nangyayari, no? When you know na malakas yung papalo, aatras ka na for
Kaya nga.
defense eh. But you have to really be aggressive also in reading the ball kasi, tsaka yung kamay ng hitter. Kasi yung mga hulog na ganyan, nangyayari in midair eh. Wow! Solid block.
Took the second points there for Adamson. And now we're all tied up. Kanina, atake dito daw. Right now, the block by Mordi. And then putting on some pressure again. Laban dito sa Arellano. How can they handle it? Well, at least maganda yung reaksyon ni Marian Padillon.
Yeah, the blocks were there in front of Padillon, but ang ganda nung ginawa niya eh, targeting the outer arm of the outside blocker.
Faye Mangubat. A good serve. Sagaysay. Mordi. Good coverage. Manuel was right there. Segi bitin.
4 touches.
Substitution for Adamson, number 18 out, number 8, Kim
Pahinga muna si Segi. Pasok si Rocha.
Kim Rocha. Sagaysay. Nitura gets blocked. Arellano trying to be aggressive here.
Yeah, alam ni Tire-Tire kung saan pupunta yung bola, sino ang papalo. Kaya kita mo, hindi na siya naloko ng decoy.
Ayun naman talaga yung trabaho rin ni Tire-Tire. Once she's near that net, you know, she's ready for anything. Yun lang.
Wow! No coverage there for Mordi's off-speed hit.
Just get it over the blockers, simple lang. Pero the variety of attacks from Adamson, very, very impressive. Arellano just have to be ready for almost anything. And hitting it off the blockers, getting the point there. So Padillon has been delivering,
Yeah, kanina kasi in the huddle, sabi ni Coach Obet, kailangan angguluhan niyo yung tira ninyo when the blockers are up there. And that's what Padillon's doing. Oh!
That goes in! Kim Rocha.
Communication lang dito sa likod. Si Dumasig, I think, didn't really get that ball because second ball setter dapat. But
Timely entry here in the third set for Kim Rocha. She replaced Abby Segi.
Ganda nung pitik nung kamay ni Tira-Tira doon. Medyo mababa kasi yung bigay ni Domasig pero nagawa niya ng paraan.
Buti lang siya. Ganun siya katangkat.
Oo.
Right now. Sagaysay. The tip. Itura.
Oh,
What happened? Like a tudlasan.
yeah, she was under the ball.
Oh.
Kaya lumabas yung tira niya. Nauna yung pasok niya dun sa set.
Kim Rocha. They're down by 2 ang Adamson. Tudlasan, babawi ba with that mistake earlier? It caught the line. Wow! Very sharp cross-court attack.
You know, if you can't fully block ni Tura, kailangan matamaan man lang ng kamay para bumagal yung bola niya. Kasi ang bilis
Servidad.
Yun yung kanina pang hinihintay ni Coach Obet sa kanya. Nice execution.
Sam Tira-Tira at the service area. 14-12. Sagaysay. Tudlasan.
Oh!
Itura again.
You know, Padillion was on her way there and then she stopped herself. Sayang! Maabutan sana niya yung bola. Yan yung sinasabi natin, di ba? Tamaan man lang ng kamay. Kasi the blockers did their jobs. Kailangan yung floor defense ng Arellano mas aggressive. Good save.
Yep. Here's Sagaysay. Alam nila kung sino pupuntahan.
Si Del Moral din kasi akala mo titirahin niya yung bola with a back set but then ayun naghiwalay yung blockers.
Tied at 14. Chance to take over the lead here in set number 3 for Adamson. Not unless they can help it. Arellano will find a way to still stay on top. They're still in survival. Yep.
Ganda nung kamay ni Tudlasan when she hit that ball. Linihis niya yung tira. Kaya naiwasan niya yung blockers.
Servidad. Gaysay. Holy storm. And there's a block.
Nicely done by Mangubat.
Arellano. This time, they just have to pour everything on the floor here. 16-14, technical timeout. Yep, it's getting to be exciting, at least at this point here in set number 3. Arellano getting aggressive and trying to get, Servidad, and then error. Parang kailangan no room for error when you go up against Adams, especially pag ganito ka close.
Right. And you have to stay alive dito sa set na to, kundi tapos na yung match.
15-16. Tudlasan. They were ready for her. Balik tayo kay Laika. Nakaabang sa likuran. Shiny Tura. That cross court. They have good effort right here. Easy over. Sagaysay. Loving it.
You know, si Barrera excited siya na maglaro. And so, look at this combination play. Neatly done.
It's always a perfect timing that you get to be utilized. And Barrera, this is not the first time. Yes, she's got that positive attitude always when she enters the court.
Parang she's really enjoying.
Yes. Uh-oh.
Alive.
Eto na. Well, kailangang makagawa ng paraan at mangubat.
Yeah, Mangubat wasn't really in her comfort zone at that time kaya sumabit yung bola sa net, but it did the job for her team.
17 serving 16. Ito na naman, parang race to go to 20. At least who gets there first. Micah Tudlasan with a good service. Sagaysay trying to find a hole in the middle. Didn't work out. Shiny Tura. Yun nga lang. Si Lawrence Tudao was able to be at the right place to execute a very good play like that.
Yeah, the good, kumbaga parang they were able to anticipate who was going to hit that ball and the block was there on time. Wow! Solid block!
Kim Rocha willing to take on whatever they can give para rito sa Arellano. Adamson. Get a timeout first.
Bakit nandito na? Bakit? Si Pomeng nandito lang kasi. Nakatayo na to rito. Dito pa rin. Hindi ba pwede pumunta rito? Hindi ba pwede pumunta rito sa likod? Nandito na, ang laki ng side blocker eh. Isisiksik mo pa rin si Momeng sa open.
Go! Bola! Isa lang! Sa'yo!
So same kind of a situation. The pressure is on.
Kailangan kasi the setter has to look at the defense of your opponent. Nasaan yung blockers? Saan sila madaling ma-establish? Tapos, as a setter, yung role mo is to split the blockers para makapasok yung tira nyo.
Sagaysay. Once again,
Barrera finding the gap in between those blockers.
instantly, she makes an impact. She's got 2 points basically here in third set. She only saw action dito lang, ha?
Yeah,
set 3. Always some problems with the first ball for Arellano. And that's out. Gana pa sila dito.
It's outside.
Block touch.
It's inside.
Okay.
Nakita daw ni referee Josie.
Yeah, right. Yun lang. That adds up to another point here para sa Adamson.
Kanina pa si Sagaysay dyan, no? Sa service zone. You know, movement ngayon ng Arellano, tentative na eh.
Yun lang.
Parang they're afraid to make a mistake. So, kumbaga parang sure hits lang yung ginagawa nila. But you can't have that. Kailangan tough yung mental mo. Kailangan palaban ka pa din. Kasi malayo pa to, pwede pa eh.
4 points up and only needing 4 more points to get the win here in this match for Adamson. Yun yung sinasabi mo, tentative. Now let's see, survival mode. We gotta be able to know that. We're getting a little excited to finish si Kim Rocha. Mistimed her attack that time.
Yeah, Kagikla, their team captain, is also their service specialist.
18-21. Trying to hold off, add some more points here for Adamson. Sagaysay. Yun lang, bumawi again. Lana Barrera.
Our first referee, Josie Del Rosario, said that there was a touch. Kaya puntos sa Adamson.
Lana Barrera. Good serve. Trying to be quick about it. Good reaction. Sam Tira-Tira again in front of the net.
Yeah, talagang pag nasarap si Tira-Tira, kailangan paanda rin siya eh. Kasi ang dami niyang nakukuhang points for her team.
Sagaysay.
Ooh!
And that's what we're talking about, the presence of Sam Tira-Tira.
Yeah. When she's in front, nakukuha din niya yung momentum ng team niya sa blockings niya eh.
They were ready for Nitura. Tira-Tira to stop Nitura. We got the timeout.
Pwede ka dito turn, okay? Pwede ka dito magpasok 8-week. Pwede ka siya ina dito mag-tres sonuran mo tayo kaliwa. Pag may pasya. Naintindihan, hey, huwag mong siksik sa gitna. Pwede ka dito, oh.
Coach, bitin kasi.
Pwede pa siya tulungan mo. Okay, let's go, let's go.
The middle is going down. Okay.
Let's go, let's go.
Adamson, Falcons!
It's a play that they're talking about.
Yeah.
Chiki.
Ito nga yung mga strategies dito na lumalabas, lalo na when you're closing out a game. Ito na. So it all boils down to the first ball. Pero sabi nga ni Coach Gudetti, when you go up a block, you can move your arm. Hindi naman kailangan straight up lang eh. Oh, but this one, talagang covered, nakapayong si Tira-Tira sa blocks niya. Kaya hindi makapasok yung atake ng Adamson. Oh, there you go. Up and over.
It has been Sam Tira-Tira helping the cause here. Part of that survival para sa panig nga ng Arellano. Here's the combination. Ball up. Oh! Tang went for it. Two more points for Adamson. And I think they're aiming for another sweep at this match against Arellano. Loris Tudao.
Yan,
Tira, siya pa rin.
Every time ibigay sa kanya, nakakapuntos. Kasi kumbaga parang they're all looking at the wing hitters. Kay Tira-Tira, hindi sila masyadong nagko-concentrate. I'm talking about the net defense of Adamson.
Sagaysay. Uh-oh. They see over right now. Chance for the Lady Falcons. And here she comes.
Kita mo yung setup ni Sagaysay eh. Hindi lang pataas pero pa-forward because she wanted Nitura to move a little bit to avoid the blockers.
2 match points. Timeout Arellano.
Maliit yung blocker dito ha, maliit yung blocker. O anong gagawin mo ngayon? Kung si Laika gustong papaluin, kailangan lumayo si Sam dito sa side. Dalhin mo siya rito. Patalunin mo siya sa harap ni Nitura. O, ang gagawin ngayon ni Maui, umikot ka lang, mag-preto ka. Ang bola mo nasa kanya. Kailangan makuha mo yung center blocker.
Again, no room for errors para sa panig ng Arellano. Maganda na naman yung simula nila. Eto na naman, hinabol na naman sila ng Adamson.
Yeah, ang dami kasing good balls, first balls ng Adamson. So si Sagaysay can call any play that she wants.
Wow! Coming off a timeout, and there was a lot of confusion there for Arellano, Chiki.
Oh, kasi yung bola ang close to the net so they were restricted in their setups already. But you know, itong Adamson, we expected the way that they played. No, very aggressive at the net, very aggressive in their attacks. The first balls were more often than not controlled.
And now they're getting more and more attention from the opponents, from the fans themselves, from their school community. Adamson Lady Falcons, they're going to be a big attraction come the regular season of the UAAP. And it's beginning to show here already, this time at the expense of Arellano Lady Chiefs. Ayun naman, long sets lang kailangan to end it like this. 25-18, 25-21, 25-22. Identical 28-minute work for the past couple of sets for Adamson to take another win here. But for Arellano, we see how valiantly they wanted to be able to make the effort to try to keep it close, Chiki, right?
Yeah, gumanda din yung kanilang first ball. That's why their middle hitters were able to, si Tira in particular, was able to score some points for them. But our best player for the game is, of course, none other than Nitura, because she was a leader in the front row, back row, and defense, and offense. And during timeouts, you could see her, during the huddle, talking to her teammates, talagang keeping that energy level up.
The new sensation of college volleyball, that Shai Nitura, whom I call Supergirl, is our best player of the game here, taking it in 3 sets, and she is really not just a Wonder Woman, Supergirl na nga eh. Coming up, still in the women's group, Ateneo versus Mambua, dito po sa 2025 V-League Collegiate Challenge.
Again, please